sometimes some slower days. And that gives me a chance to catch up on work. How's everyone doing today? So what we're going to talk about today is people have a misconception about me, or they don't have any misconception at all. They just like to come and spew lies on the internet. People think that I don't hate anyone. I don't want to hurt anyone. But you guys need to understand that after two years of getting your life absolutely destroyed for crimes you didn't commit, eventually everyone breaks and starts telling the truth, and everyone breaks and starts defending themselves. And unfortunately, I have to do this on a public platform because the harassment is on a public platform. I mean, if it was simply just on here, people commenting stuff, that's no problem. But people actually taking steps to hurt my children, hurt my relationship with my children, and hurt my business. So nobody's winning in this. This is not a matter of winning and losing. I do not want to fight. I do not want any of this stuff. But after 2 years, enough is enough. Every man, woman has a right to defend their livelihood, to defend their mental health, their peace, their spiritual and emotional wellness. And mine has been disrupted for the last 2 years. And it's got to the point where my mental health was getting so bad because I was being harassed and bullied for things that I just never did. And I took the high road and was just like, this is the mother of my children. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let her make money off of destroying me. Because ultimately, it's what's best for the kids. And I started to notice that I wasn't being as ambitious. I lost interest in things that I loved, like learning and traveling and that side of thing, because it was always like, no matter what I do, they're going to come after me and try to destroy my happiness. So you have to do a real big internal reflection and be like, how do I make this stop? And the only way to make it stop is to start telling the truth and continually tell the truth and basically defend your reputation and character, because I am a medical professional. Having all this stuff out there is extremely bad for business. So at what point do you just if somebody's beating you up on the street, do you just lay down and let them beat you up? Or do you fight back? And that's ultimately the place that I've come to, because I knew that I would be hated for speaking the truth. I knew that I would get extreme harassment, but at least I could do it with my mental health intact. Men, those of you listening, do not let people control your existence, because the general consensus these days is that men should not speak. If somebody is mistreating you, leave. And if they try to slander you, if it's a big enough deal and it's affecting your livelihood, your mental health, and your relationship with your kids, speak out. This has gone too far. So I just want to make it crystal clear that I'm not fighting for anything other than my reputation and my ability to provide and support for my children, which is exactly what is trying to be taken from me by the mother of my children. And if everyone's mad at me for defending myself and calling me not a man, I need to go to a mental hospital, I'm losing it, all this is gaslighting. All of this is gaslighting. So meaning that you're trying to make me seem crazy for walking in truth, and that's just not cool. It's psychological abuse. It is abuse. I experienced it in the marriage, and now I'm experiencing it on social media from very toxic humans. So I'm not out here trying to destroy anyone. I'm telling the truth because my mental health has been trashed over the last 2 years. My ability to make money has been trashed over the last 2 years. And at the end of the day, nobody wins. I mean, like, whatever business deal that I have, her fans are going to come destroy it. Anything that she's got going on, my fans are going to come destroy hers. There is no winning in this. I'm going to lose. She's going to lose. The kids are going to lose. I'm only doing this. I know that there's no winning in this. I'm only standing up for myself from my mental health standpoint. This has been therapeutic for me. It's been therapeutic when people come after you and try to destroy your life, and all these people are repeating lies on your page. Eventually you just say enough is enough. I'm going to start telling the truth. So I don't want to. So I'm on here this morning basically being like, nobody's going to win in this. Nobody's going to win in this. You know, for me, this is for my mental health. They keep lying, I'll keep telling the truth, and eventually their credibility and reputation will be so destroyed that nobody will want to work with them, or they can just shut up, you know. But they're not going to shut up because they're getting money for lying. I'm getting money for telling the truth. That's not why I'm doing this, because it's not. Money has never been a driving factor for me in life. I have an abundance mentality, not a scarcity mentality.